What's happening, people? Brother Brian's in the garage, yeah. I've always been in the fucking garage. You know, it's just like I'm going through this season, man, where I'm a fucking target. And that's okay, man. That's just a story of my life. Tell you a quick little story. Yesterday, I went, this guy, he's on the Facebook Marketplace, and he had posted. I know the guy. Okay, I know who he is. Okay, I've talked to him and bought stuff from him before, and he's local. And just the stereo guys, like me. And he's got a store down south a little bit, and he had posted that he's going to have on display a Pioneer SX 1980 in his store, and he's like, he's going to entertain offers and whatever. And I wasn't doing that. I said, you know what? I'm going to run down there and fucking hang out with the stereo guy for a day, just go down there for an hour or two, hang out with him. So we'll go down there, and Steve's Phil. Me and Phil, we start bullshitting, and we're sitting there playing around. He's got this thing's huge, man. It's this thick, and it's this big. It's a Pioneer 1980. They call it the Monster. Back in the 70s, they had the Monster receivers. And this thing weighs like 80 pounds. It's humongous. It's like, okay, give you an idea how big it is. Your stereo, okay, take your stereo and make it 3 times bigger. That's how big this thing is, right? Okay. It's just massive, man. So me and him sitting there bullshit. We're playing with this big Pioneer like a couple kids at the candy store, And he's in this antique mall, right? He's got these Celestian speakers hooked up to this big Pioneer. And the customers at the antique place, because we're cranking this thing up, man, they're complaining, right? They're all, this one woman, she's like, I was on the phone with my daughter and I couldn't hear nothing, And this place is huge, and it was just, anyway, it was kind of cool too. So anyway, I'm sitting there and he's got all this stereo shit for sale. And I look over and he's got this audio research preamplifier, man. And I was sitting there talking to him, and I said, man, what do you want for that audio research, man? And man, he gave me a price. Because he had a price tag on it, okay? And then he lowered the price significantly because, he knows me. And, but here's kind of cool. It's like, I said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, I'll buy it. I said, I'll buy it off you. I said, but can we test it here before I buy it? And so he's like, yeah, that's fine. So what we ended up doing was, instead of going through this big ordeal of hooking this preamp up, all he did, he pulled the amp pins out of the SX 1980, and we plugged that audio research into the big Pioneer. And I don't think Phil even listened to the audio research. He's like, his eyes got real big. He's like, holy shit, man, that thing sounds good. I mean, it blew the Pioneer away, man, for sound quality. He goes, what is it that makes that thing sound so good? And I was like, I don't know, man. I said, but I'm definitely going to buy it, man. It sounded really nice. Now, the audio research, they were made in 1977. The one that I bought, it was an SP4. And it was made in 1977. And it's like this big. It's just a little thing. And this thing weighs 15 pounds, man. So I ended up getting it. Maybe I'll show you that. It's in the house. I got it hooked up in my living room right now, man. It's, because I was wanting to get another photo preamp. And this thing, and I hooked it up yesterday. It just sounds absolutely wonderful. I love the way that it sounds. You can hook 2 turntables up to it. and I got it for nothing. So I'm done. I'm done buying preamps right now. I think I'm preamp happy right now. So incredible little score. It's got a little spot on the face. He's like, yeah, it's damaged. He kept saying it's damaged, and it's got a little spot, like a little dink in the faceplate, which doesn't bother me because I'm buying it to listen to. But anyway, man. On a side note, I want to say this, man. The other night, okay, Pat was on a fucking live stream, okay, and I was getting ready for bed. And I think it was Friday night, and I turned the live stream on for a minute, and it kind of fucking pissed me off, okay. Now, ever since the auction, this fucking Bobby Gas auction thing, and I was kind of kidding around with it and shit. Pat's one of these hypersensitive pussy ass motherfuckers, okay? It's like you could tell Pat's never had a good ass whipping. He may not even ever had a fucking father at home, okay? Because you could always tell these snooty ass, spoiled, snobby little motherfuckers, right? Because you could tell because they're so sensitive that you can't even joke around with them because their little feelings get fucking hurt. So he's got me blocked off of his channel because of the Bobby Gas thing, right? Which is like, whatever, man, I've always tried to be kind of cool with Pat. But, he's just too fucking sensitive. But, anyway, I turned it on for a second. And, I'm blocked. I can't say nothing to nobody, And they're on there fucking talking about fucking Mexicans. They're fucking trashing Mexicans. And Bobby's on there, yeah, man, they all look the same. With this racist fucking rhetoric bullshit, man. Which I do not like that shit, man. It fucking upsets me. All this fucking shit going on with people. To me, we got, this is 2023. We're about to go into 2024. And people are just so fucking driven by the color of someone's skin or their fucking cultures, their ethnicity and shit like that, man. And so I said something today on Rachel's stream about Pat. And then Pat's like, well, I don't have it blocked. And I'm like, you know what, Pat? Put your fucking big boy pants on and just fucking admit it. Why you gotta sit here and fucking lie? You're gonna lie about having me fucking blocked on there. So, but Randy was on there. Okay, Randy is not a racist person. I'll tell you right now. I know Randy at Dead Wax. Randy is a good-hearted person, man. And you can ask Randy about this if you want. But you could just tell, okay? This is where I'm going with this story, okay? This is where I'm going. It's like they're on there fucking being racist and laughing and hooping and hollering. And granted, I'll give them, they were probably all fucking drunk. And I could just tell that, like, Randy and I think Bip Bop Boom, he might have been on there. You could just tell that they were uncomfortable with this fucking bullshit that was going on with this. They all look the same racist fucking bullshit, You could just see, like, Randy would put his fucking head down. It was like, oh my God. And here's where I'm going, man. Whenever you're around a situation like that, and somebody's fucking throwing the fucking racist bullshit out there, I'd appreciate it if you put your big boy pants on. And fucking just tell them, hey, fucking cool it with the racist nonsense, man, okay? Stop with the fucking racist bullshit. Because I would say something, but I'm blocked off his fucking channel. And quite frankly, I'm probably not ever going to go back to another one of his fucking live streams again. Because, I'm not welcome over there. That's fine. Okay? I'm being targeted. Oh, he's just some fucking grub in the garage. Well, I've always been out in the fucking garage doing my fucking thing. But let me tell you something about the guy in the garage, man. The guy in the fucking garage has enough fucking balls to tell you what's on my fucking mind, man. Peace to my friends. And go fuck yourself, Patrick.